From KHON 2 News, this is Hawaii at 5 with Leslie Wilcox and Ron Mizutani.
Dangerous surf is possible on the north shores of the islands within 48 hours.
The jury unanimously recommends Scott Peterson be put to death for killing his wife and his unborn child.
The family and the Marine Corps bury Blake Mugawai of Pearl City High School. He died on the other side of the world in Fallujah.
The last man to finish the Honolulu Marathon is both heroic and pure torture to watch.
And the University of Hawaii thanks the volunteers who helped clean up after the massive flooding that's caused almost $100 million in damages. Aloha no, this is KHON 2 News, Hawaii at 5.
Thanks for joining us on this Monday, the 13th of December.
When Hawaii at 5 continues from KHON 2 News.
It's hard to imagine how the last runner of the Honolulu Marathon can become a dramatic and emotional story, but it is. For 32 years, Honolulu has hosted one of the nation's finest marathons. This year, more than 22,000 people crossed the finish line, fulfilling dreams in the process. One man in particular knows all about dreaming. For every participant in the Honolulu Marathon, you'll find a wonderful story, but perhaps none more special than Shigeru Murakawa of Japan.
For him, walking is very difficult.
Murakawa is disabled. He has a medical condition that affects his brain when he exercises.
His disease is getting worse, and so I think this is the last chance to finish marathon.
2 years ago, he tried, but failed.
There you go.
He starts this race clinging to the shirts of his two friends. 12 hours later, they're carrying him, but he hasn't let go of his dreams. Murakawa rests often. He's gently placed on the ground. He's exhausted, but not beaten.
We'll be here. We'll be here. We've been here for 15 hours already, or 14 hours rather, and going on 15. So we'll be here when he finishes.
His legs are frail, but his heart is strong. This is a test of will, determination, and even friendship.
We do admire his tenacity and his desire to finish this and to complete it.
By nightfall, they round Diamond Head. By now, they are just shadows in the darkness. A few volunteers and a handful of the curious wait at the finish line at Kapiolani Park.
I feel very honored to see him finish because it'd be a great achievement for just everybody.
He shows a lot of courage in him to finish. He could have given up and just called an ambulance, but he decided to finish.
He wanted to try and show everybody because he's handicapped.
The crowd chants Ganbate, which means give it your best. Murakawa does just that, crossing the finish line just after 8 o'clock in a time of 15 hours and 7 seconds. Sweat and tears pour from his face. He is proof that dreams do come true.
Congratulations, and isn't it nice to have supportive friends and international support?